Joseph Walter McKenna was born in Boston, Massachusetts in January 1923 to Islanders Marion Reed and Patrick McKenna. Following the death of Joe's infant sister Mary, they returned home to PEI for her burial, and in 1930 stayed on to run the McKenna family farm in Hope River. For the next 9 years, the Depression years, young Joseph and his brother Reed toiled with their parents on the St. Patrick's Road farm. Joe went on to St. Dunstan's University, where in 1947 he received his Bachelor of Science degree. It was during those university years that Joe began what was to become a long and successful career with Stearns Laundry. He started as a truck driver, and as Joe recalls, the laundry business was quite different in those days.
Remember, you didn't have any washers home then. Everything was done, wet wash, thrifty wash, finished wash. And the truck would be filled, even the passenger side would be full of parcels. People used to have wet wash. Wet wash, everything went home damp, extracted. And your mother would hang it out in the line.
It wasn't long before Joe would start his climb up the corporate ladder, and quickly he moved to management in 1947.
I wanted to move ahead, and Stearns wanted me, right away they wanted me driving the truck. So I drove the truck for 2 years there, and the present boss took me inside, and he elevated me to manager of the plant too early. He was too early doing that. And I never had a bookkeeping course. I didn't know a debit from credit. I had to learn that too.
Yes, he did learn it all, and in 1962, Joseph McKenna purchased the business. Stearns Laundry, which first opened at the turn of the 20th century, would now experience substantial growth under McKenna's direction. Stearns Laundry grew to include Betty Bright and New Method dry cleaners. Expansion and change were always costly ventures in the laundry business, but fear of moving forward was never an option for Joe McKenna.
Washers, 50 and 60 and 70 and 100,000 today. Years ago, I bought a new washer for 20,000. Could never get near that. We still have it today, but we upgraded it. You need to be doing something that people need. And when you find out that they don't need it, move out of it, move into something else. So we moved from doing wet wash and then wet and finished into finished, and then motels need service, and we started doing the motel work. So you move from one thing to another.
As an inspirational entrepreneur, Joe was also very devoted at home and in the community. He believes that work is for earning, while family and service are for life. Joe McKenna was married for 53 years to his wife Mona before she passed away in 2005. Together, they raised 8 children.
That's the most important part of your life. That was the most important part of my life. My wife and the children, and the fact that they worked for me. And they could have worked for somebody else, but they choose to work for me.
And while Joe was busy taking care of business, he was also taking care of his community. He served as chair of the Charlottetown Water Commission. He served on the Connolly Estate Board from 1957 until 2002, and was chairman for more than 25 of those years. He also served as a member of the boards of directors of Industrial Enterprises Incorporated, the Confederation Mall, and on the original board of the Basilica Rec Center.
Well, that was an old shack of a place, and we felt there was a need for it, so 5 or 6 of us got together and built that complex. And it's been used ever since. You know, it was a success.
Today, Stearns Limited continues to evolve and grow with the ever-changing laundry industry. Uniform rentals now make up most of the company's business, while personal laundry services have largely been replaced with servicing the needs of big business and hotels.
You know, we have a shirt unit. We do a lot of shirts every week, even my own.
Joe continues to live each day to its fullest. His list of favorite things to do include stopping by for visits to his children's successful ventures, and the occasional trip into the clear blue sky.
Well, I think in working, you got to have some enjoyment, you know, and I was fortunate enough boating. I had a boat and enjoyed that with the family, and I became a pilot and enjoyed that. Flew almost everywhere, Toronto, Montreal, New York, Caribbean with my son. So I had a great life.
Hard work and dedication are keys to all Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame inductees. And this year, we welcome Joe McKenna, who believes in one more element to his success.
And I was lucky. A lot of luck, you know. A person has a lot of luck in their life, and I've had it.